that
At
entire
Lucas
thing?
Bus,
Because there's so many young
hashtag
artists
one
again
side Jesus
who are listening
side.
to the show. Yeah. So how would you advise them?
So as a young man, I would ask you to read the verse that says, "Flee." There's some things that as a young man could be so hard. That's why I listen to this voice from the Lord. As I want to work with you, I want you to do some things, not because you understand, but because I'm doing a work in you. So marriage for me was a point of accepting God. Because the where you are gonna go, there's so many temptations, and these things are one of the things that drag ministers, worshippers of
True
God.
that.
Because one of those things when I'm specifically about adultery is the biggest, one of the biggest sins that you open your body personally. You open your body to it, and it engages your whole body into sin, your spirit and your soul. So to avoid this, because it really, really breaks the ministry, career line with your relationship with God. I chose
No gamba kampase.
yes to listen to the voice
Kampa
of God.
Abani tewekweka bine ebintu njagala obiwulire. Where are you? Abani is running under the table.
I'm actually inspired by Lucas Boss, the fact that he's married. But also maybe just to ask a question. Like you've been doing this entire gospel music thing for like how long? How many years now?
Yeah,
I
say
say
6.
it, yeah, 6 years. Since
6 years.
2020, yeah.
6 years. Now you have great music,
Yes,
and
sir.
there are so many artists out there who have great music. But gospel music, as a okay, should I call it a genre?
Let's use a genre. Yeah, it's okay.
It's only in the four corners of church. Two questions: why does gospel music only stop in the four corners of the church? And then also, what do you think gospel artists can do that can
To step out of the four corners of the
push
church.
their music out of the four corners of the church?
Yes, man. So yeah, you notice when I was starting, I didn't say gospel artist. I said dancehall worshiper. So one of the things is that as Christian, as artists or ministers, we've limited our mindset to a certain kind of people. When it comes to, Uganda, we are picking up to go into international. But when I'm doing music, my mindset is for an international mindset. We have a ministry project going on, a movement at my church, which is called Go Nations. I started up a movement in a part of this called the Go Nations Genesis, whereby we have to win as many souls into the nations for the kingdom. So to do this means that we have to go categorize. If you're gonna have to step out of this wall and you step out into your city, step out into another city and realize what you're doing in church could be different. That if I go the same way I dressed up in church on Sunday, probably my friend, whom I know want to chills with me because we went to school together. I know he grew up in a Christian family, but for some reason, as a youth, he was diverted. You know what I mean? So if I'm playing this song to him, it's gonna, serve to him. So now when I bring it back to when I'm creating this music, it's not aimed to, have four corners. The gospel is 4 books in the Bible, right? So when you limit your mind to that kind of mindset, that means you're only looking at the church. But when I say dancehall, it opens my mind to wait. Where does dancehall come from? It comes all the way from Jamaica. That if I'm going to do this all the way from Uganda, I'm going to aim at international artists. I want to tap into that market. How am I going to tap into that market? Creating music for my local content, for my local audience. I have to stretch my mind. The more you stretch your mind to an international broadcast, you're looking at so many people.
So you're creating music just not for only the people in that church. That's what you're saying. But you're also creating music for people out of the church.
Yeah, because it's ministries. It's at the end of the day we have to win souls. Every song to me is a seed that I'm sowing. So later on when I look back, I see a generation of people who are enjoying this music. You see, if you look at the other side, when I was entering schools, I may realize the secular music. It's fun, but the message is
yeah,
bogus.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry to use the word,
Yeah.
but that's how it makes me feel so bad, that these people are really received with this kind of message. And
true,
no
true.
offense to them, but they choose to sing the message which is not building our generation.
Very true.
So I focus on how am I going to tap into that audience where these guys have all the grip? And then I ask the Lord to give me these lyrics. Every song of mine is actually a prayer. It comes out of prayer.
Wow.
So that's why every song to me is very special to me. I don't just sing music for fun. Even if I'm really happy, it has to come through out of the prayer.
Okay, well, let us wrap up this particular hour. In the next hour when we return, we're going to get straight into the premiere of his latest gem. He's saying he's doing music not just for the four corners, to limit it to the four corners of the church, but also outside of the church. So in the next hour, straight into the premiere, you let us know what do you get to think about the brand new gem. It's a rhythm-driven drive. We return in the